Streets of San Francisco, a Quinn Martin production, starring Carl Malden, also starring Michael Douglas. With guest stars Carl Franklin, Catherine Cannon, Robert Hogan, Elliott Street. Tonight's episode, Flags of Terror.
The explosives are in here?
Right.
Well, how much damage can this do?
Show her the film. Everything you see has a similar cassette inside. A limitless number of targets can be detonated with one click of the shutter.
Whoa.
I told you, these boys don't mess around.
Wow. Is this what they used in Quebec last year?
So sorry, no speak English.
Then you can get them past customs.
That's what makes it a big ticket item.
Pay the man.
It's really heavy, us working together like this.
Why not? We have our targets, you have yours.
Come on, let's hustle. It's not gonna be here all day.
No, nothing.
Want a bet? That's it.
You're the one's got the hunch. Oh, the cunning of the criminal mind, huh? Don't feel bad. No, you may have blown your case, but these are gonna look nice in your bathroom, really.
Oh, you wise guy, you. Go ahead, laugh. Come on, let's get out of here.
What did he say?
Who?
Buddha.
A lot.
You vacationing?
I'm with a dance company. We're going on tour.
Dance. What kind of dancing?
Ballet.
Swans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you make a darn good swan.
I make a great swan, especially at rehearsals. They call me Miss Stage Fright. How about you?
I'm stationed in Yokohama. I've been home on leave. You know, we're going to be a while before we board. How would you like to take a walk on some of this solid ground and stretch those legs a little bit? Because we're going to be on the ocean for a long, long time.
I'll have to look inside. Any film in there?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's all right. Okay. That's fine. And the duty is $23.73. Make it out to U.S. Customs. One honey of a camera. I got one of the old ones. Oh, it's funny. Meter reads F16. This light in here, it ought to be clear over the other side.
Well, we'll have to have it checked.
You have exactly the same problem, young man.
Maybe it needs some batteries, huh?
No. If it was the battery, it'd barely move.
Oh, well, I don't know much about it. You see, I'm just starting.
Yeah, well, funny, both the same. You buy them at the same place?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, maybe I can see what's wrong. One step over here.
Hey, look, don't worry about it. It's still under warranty.
Look, we're really in a hurry, thanks, okay?
Yes, well, let's have a look anyway. Just take a minute.
This way.
Come on!
We get the car!
That's okay, Dad. I can handle my own stuff. And I want to tell you something.
Yeah, what's that?
You're not going to have to spend the whole week in Hawaii on a surfboard by yourself. I'm going to learn fast.
When didn't you?
Inspectors A1 to headquarters. There's been a shooting at Pier 35.
Donna, the truck! Murray, drive!
Suspects are heading south along the Embarcadero in a red delivery van. Alert all units, code 3000. I want a roadblock at Broadway, at Mission, and Bryant Street.
They got hostages.
The suspects have hostages, automatic weapons, and are dangerous. Honey, you all right? Baby.
Donna, Bobby, cover her.
Hold it!
Drop it! I said drop it! Move!
Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Oh, Bobby. You got it. Not nothing.
What are you... Get in here. Sit down. Sit down.
He's a cop. We need him.
No shooting. They've got hostages. Listen, I want this area sealed off. Get me a command post car here in 5 minutes. I want the Coast Guard offshore.
Dal, I'm sorry. Hey, he caught onto the camera.
Shut up and get forward.
How's it look?
Nobody's coming.
Okay, stay there.
What do we do now?
We just sit tight. Nobody's going to sneak up on us. I'll get some rope and get them tied up.
This is Lieutenant Stone, San Francisco Police Department. Give me the Marine operator.
That's pretty tight. You can take it. You're a big girl.
Okay, get them on. Nah, behind their back.
Now, I don't know what's happening here, but you're not going anywhere, you know?
We are going. You are going. We are all going. Going, going, gone. Room service. Make it 4 cheeseburgers and a side of fries. A holder mustard.
This is Lieutenant Stone, San Francisco Police Department.
Oh, thanks, but we already got one.
Now, you listen to me.
No, you listen. When we want to talk to you, we will call you. Later, baby. Murray, keep an eye on them. Hold it back.
You're a cop, huh? Yeah. Who are they? I don't know. You start shooting up Pier 35, I don't know. Robbers? I don't think so, no. They must be crazy. Sick. Yeah.
are getting their act together.
What are we gonna do?
We are doing it. Look out there. We are the hottest story in the country. In an hour, they will know about us all over the world.
How many of them are there, Lieutenant? We hear
As far as we know, there are 4 of them.
What were they bringing in, junk?
We don't know yet.
Is it political?
I don't know.
Are they terrorists?
No,
What
no.
do you know about
Listen,
them?
fellas, wait a minute. The minute I find out, I'll let you know. Now, give me a break.
Come on, Lieutenant. We're just watching.
Got a box score, Mike. 4 hostages, including a mechanic that was in there and 1 girl dead.
1 girl dead? How old?
18.
Who was with her?
Her dad, a fellow named Warren. We'd like to see you.
Anything on that kid with a gun?
I think Ben Sanford's got something. He's on his way in. You get through to him?
Yeah, I got through to them.
I heard they got Steve.
Yeah.
Well, how do we play it?
Well, I don't want any panic in there. You keep them bottled up until they calm down, and then maybe, just maybe, we can talk them out later. How's Melman doing with those cameras?
I don't know.
What does it look like, Bob?
Remote control bomb.
You think or you know?
Think.
When will you know?
When I get through thinking?
They've got one of those cameras with them down there right now.
Lieutenant?
This area is off limits to the press.
Lieutenant, this is Mr. Warren, father of the young girl who was killed.
I am terribly sorry, Mr. Warren.
What are you going to do? You going to gas him out?
Maybe. But we have to find out a few things first.
Like what?
Like if they're rational or not.
Rational? They murdered my daughter. Rational?
Now, what I mean is, can we talk to them?
They're animals!
They've got hostages, and we're trying to save their lives.
What happened to us? When did we lose it? We fought Hitler, didn't we? And we beat him to hell. And now we let animals like that push us around. You can't live your own life anymore. You can't even dream your own dreams. You wind up being part of somebody else's nightmare. We just wanted to spend some time in the sun.
What's the name of the owner?
Baby.
You know how you feel, Mr. Warren.
Mike, Agent Roth is here and a man from the mayor's office.
Lieutenant?
What about the kid?
Robert Giles, alias Robert Gilliam, forgery, interstate auto theft dealing, 2 years at Long Park, 8 months at Terminal Island. Brother Elwood calls Sonny, receiving stolen property, grand theft, assault with a deadly weapon. Both of them in and out of extremist groups of every kind.
Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. Roth.
Mike Stone, John Barrow from the mayor's
Hello,
office.
Mr. Barrow.
Lieutenant, can you fill us in?
Yes. Come with me.
Lieutenant Stone? Lieutenant Stone? Lieutenant Stone, my name is Leist. I'm with station KBEX.
I know who you are, I know what you do, and I don't like it.
They're terrorists, aren't they? What group is it? What's their cause?
Now, let me ask you a question. How come with all the good reporters around, you're always the one that's underfoot? Now, you've given these guys a big play, haven't you? You've ballyhooed them into Robin Hoods. Well, I don't think they're Robin Hoods. I think they're hoods. And if it wasn't for guys like you, maybe everybody else would treat them like that, just like hoods. Now, if you want anything else from me on that subject for that tape recorder, which you've got under your jacket there, just let me know. And I'll bleep you from here to Baltimore. Come on.
Stephen J. Keller, Inspector of Pigs. On the make and on the take, huh? Hey, we got a celebrity. Carrie Martin. Occupation ballerina.
Oh, a ballerina. Tell me, How do you twitch your tail in a tutu when half the world is starving?
Somebody's got to entertain the leisure class baby, or they yawn themselves to death.
Don't you know that you're just feeding their fantasies? I mean, that's just the role that men dig to have us play. Floating around all airy and unreal.
I don't dance because it's a role. I dance because it's my life. Because I believe we're supposed to add a little beauty to the world instead of taking it away.
Oh, I see. You dance while people die, and that's beautiful, huh? Tell me, what do you know about the world? I mean, have you ever been any place where they don't have ballets and operas and concerts and art museums and amusement parks and snow cones and candied apples? I mean, where they've got death and dirt and disease.
Easy now, babe. Easy. Well, looks like we got one brother here doesn't on his day's work anyway. Nick Solana?
Yeah.
How'd they treat you, Nick?
Okay.
Could be a little better, though, huh? Little bigger paycheck, little less heat from the boss, huh?
You're commies. That figures.
Oh, you are well-programmed, little robot, aren't you, sailor? You say all the right things. Well, I got a new quote for you, okay? Karl Marx was as big a jerk as Thomas Jefferson. Can you handle that one?
Where are you from?
Batasi.
Batasi? Well, what's going on in Batasi that concerns this city?
Plenty as soon as the embassy blows.
Cool it!
I'm sorry, Dallin. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Looks like it's not going to happen this week anyway. But maybe this is better.
What do you want, headlines?
No, we're after help. From those people that are too hung up on the good life to care about what isn't beautiful.
What happened at the pier, the shooting? What was that all about?
Yeah. I guess you ought to know what you're sitting on here, Inspector. Customs got a little curious about our cameras. That's all. They wanted to do a little inspecting of their own.
Must be pretty high-powered.
Yeah, right on.
Okay, this is the transmitter. Here's the receiver. It's all self-contained.
What are those numbers?
Numbers are the codes, Mike. They're different signal frequencies. This camera's set to number 1, so the range is between 145 and 175 megahertz. And there's a 1 on the cassette. This safety switch on the cassette activates the single cassette when it's tripped. This guy's set to 3. And there's a 3, so the range is between 200, 225 megahertz. Come on, I want to show you something. It's a 5-position switch on the camera, so odds are the camera our friends have is set at 2, 4, 5.
But you have to have a number between 1 and 5.
Right. If we knew which, we could jam it.
Well, how? How could you jam it?
I've got a transmitter that can overload that particular frequency.
But you have to have a number.
Uh-huh.
Well, how does it work?
Uses a thing called a logic chip. The receiver picks up a signal, decides if it's the right code. If it is, it sends a spark to the charge. Just aim and shoot.
I wonder how they're going to play it.
Before things get any worse, you want to think about what's going down here. Hey, there's no way you're going to walk out of here with that bomb, you know?
One way. holding hands with you.
Look, people aren't going for this kind of number anymore, you know? I mean, they've had it. Hostages being taken, threats and demands made. This kind of stuff doesn't work anymore.
Get me Lieutenant Stone.
A meeting has been arranged for 1:30. If it comes off, the police will learn their demands. The key one, of course, will be a negotiated freedom in return for the lives of the hostages. Can the police live with this? Well, it's anybody's guess. One thing is sure, though. With 4 lives in the balance, they're going to keep talking to them. And talking and talking. Even if the conversation is punctuated, as it will be, with sarcasm, ridicule, and taunts.
Well, I guess you know what I got around my back by now.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
This is Dick Roth, federal agent. You remember Melman?
Yeah.
Who are they, Steve?
I don't know, there's 4 of them. There's a couple of gun freaks, but I don't know who they are.
What do they want?
Looks like publicity, something to do with the revolution in Batazi.
Oh, man.
Batasi. That's in Africa, isn't it? I thought they were through with trouble down there.
That's the word we had.
Well, they meant to start something here by blowing up an embassy. Anyway, all they want now is out.
How?
Plane, pilot and crew, safe passage to the airport, either a helicopter, if you can get a seaplane in here. Oh, yeah, they want an interview with Jack Leist.
Figures. Where do they want to go?
They say North Africa.
We'll try. Can't guarantee a thing.
Steve. I feel helpless.
What about the bomb? You working on it?
Bob figured it out. They've just got the one, right?
That's right, yeah.
What else do they have?
They got 2 automatics, 45, 32 in my special.
Bob, tell him.
Steve, do anything you can to get a look at that roll of film. There's a number stenciled on it, probably a 245. If you can flash it to us in your fingers when you come out, we've got a chance of disarming it.
You gonna jam it, you mean?
Exactly.
With a bomb out, we can use sharpshooters. Otherwise, we can't risk it.
Okay, I'll give it a try. And if that doesn't work, what?
Show a fist. We'll hold fire then.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough.
Well, I hear North Africa's nice this time of year.
I understand the position you're in, Mr. Carter. The company is not paying you to turn over a $9 million airplane to some convicts who have high explosives. But we'd better do something, and we better do it quick. If we turn that plane over now, we have two chances. One here and one at the airport. If we don't, nothing.
You can cut that in half. You'll never get to use your marksman. Not in a million years.
I couldn't agree more. I respect your reputation, Lieutenant, but this idea of jamming the radio signal, it sounds like something from Buck Rogers.
Now, it seems to me you've got some respectable options.
Options? Oh, we've got all kinds of options. We can toss tear gas. We've got a half a dozen options, but then what? The operation was a success, but the patient died.
Our concern, of course, is the next time. If they get away with it, if they fly out of here, well, there'll always be some alphabet soup pack of fanatics around.
Amen.
At any rate, I'm going to recommend that we roll the plane, as Lieutenant Stone says. We don't know where we stand till we flush them out of there.
Well, I'll report on what's been said. It's not my decision, and gentlemen, for that, I'm profoundly grateful.
Y'all think you're a bunch of real hot doggers, don't you? Well, you know, I don't care where you're from. I've seen every one of you before back in Central High. Well, Dallum here, he's Leon Holt, the local bully boy. And Sonny's his yes man. Donna, she's Mary Beth Hall, matching hairdos with the girls one day and switchblades with the boys the next. And Murray, you're Ed Hunsaker. We let him join the baseball team because he bought us the gloves.
Is that right, Murray? You financed this whole gig?
No, our money belongs to each other.
Oh, yeah? Well, when's the last time Dallum put in some money, huh?
Using psychology on us, Inspector? What they call that? Divide and conquer 101 at the police academy?
No, I'm just wondering how long old Murray would have lasted if he didn't have rich parents.
Murray's cool. He's paid his dues. Haven't you, Murray?
You a little guilty, Murray, about being better off than average?
Listen, cop, you don't know what it's like to be kicked in the stomach, because you're always the one that does the kicking. You know how many people in this world are in constant, non-stop pain, huh?
I know one person. The father of that girl you shot.
Well, there's going to be a lot more people shot until the world gets the message. We are going all the way.
Oh, now listen to Donna there, huh? Tripping out on your own fantasy, aren't you? Hero of the people. Man, you stuck around long enough to know what the people thought, they'd tell you. Isn't that right, Nick?
You just don't know who your friends are, Nick. Murray, the radio. You're real bright, Keller. Real bright. But not necessarily right. I say we get that plane.
Well, that could be. But you're gonna have to land it sometime, aren't you?
Jack Leist, where the action is. And it's no secret where it is today.
We just wanted to spend some time in the sun. Baby.
A small barge in the China Basin, where a tight coven of killers with a cause is holding at bay the combined forces of police, local and federal governments. The toll so far, 2 people killed and 4 held hostage. Who are they? Are they, as Homicide Lieutenant Mike Stone said this morning, just woods? Or are they
Okay, Carrie, you ready to help the cause?
like a science fiction monster?
What do you mean?
There's a film roll in that camera case with a number on it. If we get it, we got a chance of getting out of here. Now, Sonny's so bent. If I get him going, he'll pop. When he does, you try to get over there and get the number, okay?
Hey, you can't do that. He's been laying for you right from the start. He'll kill you. Let me do it.
No, I got a better chance of getting him going. Besides, Dallam shouldn't let it go too far.
You hope.
Yeah, I hope.
There's a chink in our armor as wide as the Missouri, and they see it. Won't die. Maybe they do. Pressing him to worrying him where he's most vulnerable, stabbing at his wounds with a maddening and uncanny display of guts.
You got stage fright? We'll just pretend it's a little rehearsal, that's all.
Okay.
No. Just the same tired routine, temporizing, buck passing, backing and shuffling, hoping and praying.
Told you to get up.
I got tired of sitting down.
Well, how'd you like to lay down permanently?
Oh, man, you talk like some kind of gangster picture or something. You think you're Humphrey Bogart?
Get back there.
Hey, Sonny. Sonny, you can go through with this? You don't want to be as dumb as your brother, do you?
Get out, get out!
Let go, let go! Get them up! Get them in! Get me Stone.
Mike, take a look.
Where?
Right through there, you see him?
Yeah, it's Warren.
Hello. Hey, Mike, they want you.
Stone.
If you want these guys back, piece by piece, just try that again.
He is not a policeman. He is the father of the girl that you've just killed. Now we are coming in to get him.
Dallam, Sonny's dead.
Do you hear me? I said we are coming in to get him.
You move anything! You move anything but what we need to get out of here, and some heads are coming off.
Mr. Warren, this is the police, Mike Stone. We want you to come out, now. You're doing no good in there. You're endangering 4 lives, Mr. Warren. Please come out. Let us handle the situation. Mr. Warren, come out, please. Mr. Warren, please. Please come out now.
He can't be out there. This is a trick. It's a lousy trick.
I don't think so.
Oh, yes, it is. How could he get through?
Hi, Jim.
Mike?
Did you take a look around?
Yeah,
How does it look?
it's possible.
What about the girl's father?
No sign of him.
He's a wild one. He's no help at all. Here goes. This is the barge. We're going to place men here, here, and here. That way we'll have coverage along here and along the waterfront.
Yeah, that's just about how I figured it. Now, where's your seaplane going to stop?
It'll come through here and stop right there. Now, you know the problem, don't you? There'll be no shooting until we find out about the bomb. You hear that? No shooting. Otherwise, we'll be throwing away all their lives. These are the best men you have?
They don't miss, Mike.
I want you with them. I want you right up there on top of the barge. I'll be below with a walkie-talkie.
Wouldn't want to lose Steve. He's the only guy who can beat a pinochle.
Mike, they okayed the plane. Headquarters, will you?
I feel like I'm going to faint. I have to sit down.
Come on, dancer.
Murray! Murray, watch the back!
Stay there. And don't any of you move. Come on.
Did you see the number?
Just for a sec. I think it was a 2, but it might have been an upside-down 5.
If you close your eyes, sometimes you can see it.
It seems like a 2. I'm just not sure. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
Not really.
Okay, all right, now we gotta make a decision. If I flash them a number, they're gonna try to jam that radio signal. Now, if it's the wrong one, if it doesn't work, it's gonna be it. If I flash them a closed fist, then they're gonna hold their fire. We'll probably go on a plane. I think we ought to vote on it.
Well, in the country I was born, there are many people like this. Always the bombs and the tortures. And no, I am not going with them. I'd rather die.
I agree. We know what they're like. They're not going to let us go.
Flash them that do, Stevie. Let's go have a beer.
Pretty special bunch of people, you know that?
I bet you tell that to all the hostages.
Hey, come on now. Quit talking.
We'll be beaming on frequency number 3, the middle of the dial. If Steve throws a number, I'll be on it in less than 2 seconds.
Did you ever figure how long it takes to punch a camera shutter?
Bob? Can you hear me? Bob Melman.
10-4, Mike. Loud and clear.
Jim Carlson. Can you hear me?
10-4, Mike.
Is everything okay?
All set.
Them together. Get me Lieutenant Stone. Nice going, pal, nice going. We will be out at exactly 2:45. And remember, if anything goes wrong, everybody goes back, okay? Okay, let's go. It's okay.
Come on, wake up, Murray.
The camera.
Come on. Come on.
There's only 3 of them.
Warren must have killed one. Two, Bob, 2. All right, party's over.
Press it! Press it! Press it!
All right, throw those guns down. It's all over.
Inspector Keller. My name is Lights, Inspector. Jack Lights, radio, KBEX.
No, I know who you are, yeah.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Not right now.
Well, it must have been quite an ordeal, but we only saw it from this side. What really happened in there? What were they like? Did they tell you why they brought the bombs to San Francisco? Who or what their targets are? Well, come on, they must have talked about it.
Mr. Lice, whatever they talked about, whatever you're talking about, there's only one thing that happened today. 3 people got killed. So whoever ends up saving the world, nothing changes that fact.